I foresee that you're going to have some difficulty in the next area. Do you want to keep going?
Let's do it.
Alright. I was hoping you would say that.
I don't like your evil laugh right
Now
now.
remember...
Purple door?
Yes, purple door. The other one isn't going to work, like I said. It's actually turned off. Alright, here, you got an auto turret.
Whoa!
Oh, that one destroyed. That one blew up in one hit.
Whoa,
Oh, hello! Hello!
Who is...
This asshole. Blow him up. Missile him. Or you can scan him since he's... Oh,
He's
you
not
can't
letting
because you're outside the door. You're outside the room, so it won't let you scan him. Just blow him up before the door closes. Blow him up! Oh my god. Kill him!
He is dead.
Good God, that guy in the beginning of the game, in the beginning of this area, is ridiculous. He just comes out flying out of nowhere and beats the shit out of you. It's great. Unfortunately, you back through the door, and because of how this game works, enemies can't leave from one room to another. Anyway, that was a space pirate, Bleach. It's been a while since we've seen those.
That takes care of that turret. So
Alright. Now remember when I said before how we saw Ridley around here? And I surmised, well, if Ridley's here, there must be space pirates. Well, here they are. You found them.
And as I took out the turret, I hope that was the only turret in this area.
There is one turret in this room, surprisingly. Ah, must have that little robot thing sounded the alarm. Now, this is going to be a frequent thing. Whenever this... oftentimes you're going to be locked in with a bunch of space pirates, and the doors will not open until you're all dead. So, get to work.
Here we go.
Alright, this is the first time you can actually scan a space pirate, even though there are ones on the frigate. This is an actual log. And
Any information you can give me on how to fight space pirates, or are they just basic?
shoot them a lot and dodge their shots. Keep moving around. It's gonna be hard for them to hit, it'll be harder for them to hit you. The idea here, you probably want to use your charge shots a little bit more because they can stun and they're really strong. And focus down one at a time instead of trying to shoot them all. There you go. You got it. Also, this music is awesome, by the way. I just want to say.
That was pretty good music.
This is the space pirate theme. It will play when it will play whenever you're engaged in a major battle with space pirates. I.e., it will play a lot through this area.
So
Now, there's one exit out of this room, but there's another door that you might want to inspect. The way out is on the second floor, but there's another door on the first floor you might want to look at.
yeah, so first for this one.
You can see it right there.
Ooh, map station.
Yeah. It won't be a map station for all of Vendrana Drifts, but it will be a map station for the Space Pirate base. Which you now entered, by the way, so expect to see a lot more Space Pirates. And unlike the ones on the frigate, these ones are at full health and ready for battle. Unlike the ones that were barely alive before. The good news is you're much more equipped than before. So yes, Space Pirates have about as much HP as it would take a single charge shot and missile to kill. Now, if you charge them and then hit them with a missile right after, that will be the end of that Space Pirate. That's how weak these guys are. 2 charge shots will also kill them. I believe 2 missiles might, but I'm not sure on that. Might require a few more regular shots after that. But that's how much HP these guys roughly have. Now, the Space Pirate that attacked you in that room is actually a different variety known as a Shadow Pirate. The reason he only meleeed you is because Shadow Pirates actually don't have guns. They can only hit you with melee attacks. Unfortunately, seeing many Shadow Pirates for a while, but they'll come back.
Well, I react because he took me by surprise.
I know, he takes everyone by surprise. He took me by surprise, too. By the way, that is the only time you'll ever see that guy in that room. He'll never be there again. It was done I imagine it was done that way to surprise players into seeing, oh shit, there's space pirates, oh my god.
So, from what you're saying, space pirates are the basic...
Space pirates
are the enemy for this game that you just have to shoot, but...
Space pirates are actually the antagonists in almost every Metroid game. They are Samus's sworn enemies. And right now, they're planning some nefarious scheme on this planet. We don't know exactly what they're up to. But you know it's never gonna be good.
And there's more.
Yeah, there are. Remember, you can use your charge shots. They're really strong. Because they stun.
Ow.
That one was already dead because I shot it enough times before. Good job. There are probably more in this room farther up, that's why the music didn't stop. But they won't, like, come out of nowhere, so you can take your time exploring. In fact, there is another important thing in this room that you should pay attention to.
And I'm scanning lots of things.
Good. The red scans are pirate data, and my goodness, there is a lot of pirate data to scan in here. It's probably gonna be... You're probably gonna miss a couple, because I always do.
Got pirate data.
Alright, there's a lot more than just one. Keep scanning them.
Another one.
There's like 5 more. If you want to get a clue as to what they're doing, you could read the pirate data, but I'll give you the abridged version. Right now, they're here running some kind of twisted experiments on something that they found on the planet known as Phazon. Now, this Phazon is some kind of incredibly mutagenic and radioactive substance that also exhibits incredible amounts of power. The space pirates not only like to use it as an incredible amount of as a really strong power source, but they also are doing biological experiments with it to see what effect Phazon exposure will have on various organisms. You missed some pirate data. The computer, or the alcove with the computers. There's more. I think. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong.
I found some.
Aha! There's one more. There's gonna be a lot, so every computer you see, scan. Or every computer you see, check and see if it's red. You don't have to scan every single one. The red ones are the important ones. So does it make sense? Does my explanation of the space pirates make sense?
Yeah.
Alright. So basically, you haven't seen Phazon yet, but you will. You will eventually. They don't have a whole lot of it here.
Is that a different space? No,
that's... Now, I told you, the Shadow Pirates won't show up for a while, surprisingly. Even though one ambushed you in the beginning, they won't come back for a while. Just probably not really... It doesn't really matter too much, because, honestly, I think... The only reason that Shadow Pirate has such a problem is because of the close quarters. Most of the rest of the time you fight Shadow Pirates, you're gonna be fighting them in open areas like this, which makes them not really that dangerous.
Yeah, these space pirates aren't that hard.
No, they're not. What is hard is how many you have to kill before getting a rest.
Oh, hi! Just in my face.
Yeah. The individual enemies in this place are not hard, you are right. What may be difficult for you is surviving between breaks. There aren't a whole lot of save stations in here. There's only one, actually. And you only have 3 energy tanks, so it's your perseverance that's going to be difficult, if anything.
Well, the way I'm taking it right now is just I'm charging a...
Alright, a thing to note about the auto turrets. If you kill them with the wave beam, as you're about to see...
Oh god, it's shooting rapidly!
Yeah, you kind of short-circuit the thing and it just shoots rapidly all over the place, and then it will blow up. That only happens if you kill it with the wave beam.
Will that short circuit hurt the space pirates as well?
Not really. Oh, actually it might, but I've never seen it actually do it, because there've never been any space pirates around when I've done it. Huh. That's a good point, I've never thought of that before.
Yeah, something I'm actually doing here is I'm charging my wave beam, so if I see a space pirate, I stun it and then just...
That's right. That is the great way to do it. That's why a charge beam is so strong, because you can charge it out of combat and wait until space pirate's in range and then hit them immediately.
And then once it's stunned, I then just follow up with rapid fire or blast.
Yeah, and that'll do it.
Pretty much just stun them in place and then just a few rapid fire shots to finish them off. Guessing that's a recommended strategy for them.
Yeah, that's a good strategy for him. Personally, if I want to finish them off right away, I'll use a missile. But you can do that too. It only takes a couple more shots.
Cordite. More
Cordite,
cordite.
yes, we're gonna get the ability to destroy Cordite soon. But good of you to notice that there is actually an item in that thing.
Okay. Ah, there's a plasma door up here. I know a purple door, but I'm just calling them plasma door, wave doors, whatever. You get the idea of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea to destroy the turrets with the wave beam, but
Probably not, in case they accidentally hit you. It isn't advisable. It doesn't do. I think it might do a little bit more damage to them, but I don't know if that's worth it. Like, missiles are still like one of the best ways to kill auto turrets.
or I can just stun it and then.
That's what you get. Well, the auto turrets actually don't get stunned by the wave beam, surprisingly. Alright, welcome to the observatory. With yet more space pirates. What the fuck? Must have been locked onto something else and the wave beam just flew away. Alright, by the way, the wave beam also has a unique property. It's the only beam weapon that will actively home in where you lock on. Everything else won't.
Oh god, there's.
Except for missiles. There's a couple of them here, yeah. You just gotta take them out one at a time. As you can see, yeah, I feel like the wave beam is gonna be your favorite beam because of how you basically can't miss with the thing. If you notice that,
Oh god!
Have you noticed that all of your shots
Oh god!
Oh, well, more! Yay!
Stop jumping in my face, you stupid pirates!
Space pirates are really acrobatic. You didn't get to. You couldn't tell from the ones on the frigate that were nearly dead. But yes. But yes, have you noticed that? You have noticed that all of your wave beam shots essentially home in, right?
At least the regular shots, it seems.
The charge beam does too. Trust me. Very effective in that. Alright. Now, you saw a thing activate after you killed them all, so I'm gonna go scan that. And get the pirate data too. Good.
Yeah, this is quite a fierce place. Okay, anything up here we're scanning? Nope.
Alright. Now, scanning that thing should have activated 4 spinners on the ground. You know what to do.
Actually, activate a morph ball slot.
Oh, oops. Do that first, then. I'm getting the order wrong.
Yeah, thanks, Porygon.
Oh, gee.
You're supposed to be my guide here.
Yeah, it should be hard to figure out. I wasn't watching it, actually.
Another slot appeared.
Forgot there were 2 slots. Jeez. There's almost no reason for that extra slot. More busy work to do.
How do I get to the other slot, though?
Jump over to it. You can make that jump. You keep thinking you can't, but you can.
Fell.
That doesn't mean you can't make it, you just messed up.
Probably jumping, doing the second.
You're jumping too soon. You're doing the second jump too soon. There are going to be tough jumps like that, so glad that you're getting practice here. Not too many of them, though. Most of the jumps aren't very hard.
Ah, there we go.
Good. Learning how to master the space jump for maximum height and maximum distance is going to be an essential skill.
Now
the spinner's finally activated. There we go. You're almost done.
just have to do all 4 of these.
Yes. You'll see something happen once you hit all 4 of them.
Whoa.
Ah, see? It's a hologram projector. I believe it's showing the current star system you're in. But the point of interest is actually a thing up at the top. However, you should scan some of the holograms because some of them are lore entries. Or research entries, rather.
Okay.
There should be 2, I think, that are red.
It's Zebus.
They'll both be red. Oh no, they won't be red. Zebus, yes. Or as some people pronounce it, Zebes. That is actually the place the original Metroid took place on. The Space Pirates had a fortress there where they were attempting to breed large numbers of biological organisms known as Metroids. Metroids are the Space Pirates are planning on using the Metroids as biological weapons until Samus killed them all and blew up their base. Now, Talon 4 is the planet you're on right now.
Planet Behum.
That's not an essential scan. I think those are the only 2 important ones, so you can keep going. The rest of those planets don't really have anything special about them. They're just more planets.
Are there any other Metroid games?
Plenty. There's a whole series. Metroid 1 was where it takes place on planet Zebus, as well as Super Metroid. They both feature the Space Pirates heavily. Basically, to give you that was a basic synopsis. To give you a basic synopsis of Metroid 1, the Space Pirates discover... basically, the Galactic Federation, the ruling government in the galaxy, discovers a new dangerous life form known as the Metroids. They're capable of latching onto their prey and sucking the life energy out of them. And no one really knows how this happens. The Metroid gains some kind of energy from them, and they just die. the Metroids are deemed as a really dangerous organism. But unfortunately, Space Pirates, being Space Pirates, hijack one of the Federation ships and capture several Metroid specimens.
Where do I go from here?
They jump to that platform.
Damn it, I fell.
You see the platform. I'll keep telling you the story as you jump around. Now, basically, the Metroids, the Space Pirates now possess very powerful biological weapons, essentially, in the form of Metroids. They plan on using those, on multiplying them to use as more weapons. Really, does that make sense? They're using Metroids, the organism, as weapons. They want to. So to that end, the Federation, desperate to try and stop them, discovers the location of their fortress on planet Zebus, but is unable to mount an assault because it's too heavily fortified. Instead, they hire Samus Aran to infiltrate the space pirate base on their own and destroy all the Metroids and destroy the base's central control thingy known as the Mother Brain. Samus does all of that during the course of the original Metroid, kills all the Metroids, and resolves the incident. The space pirate base is destroyed, as well as all the Metroid specimens.
So, jump to that platform over there?
Yeah, you can make it. It's no farther than the other jumps you've been doing. Ah, too late.
Ah.
You'll get it eventually. The plot of Metroid 2... Technically, in terms of the timeline, this game happens right after the original Metroid. But in Metroid 2, Samus is then tasked with going to the Metroid's home planet. The Federation has basically decided that Metroids are too dangerous as a threat as to be allowed to live. So Samus is tasked with killing every single one in existence on their home planet. And that is what Metroid 2 has. And I guess I won't keep talking about that. I mean, Super Metroid... I won't go into Super Metroid, that's a bit more complex.
Wait, you told me to jump to that platform there?
Yes, that's the only one to jump to. You can make it. You're not doing it right. You're jumping too late now. The second jump is too late.
Oh, you're talking about the one above.
Yeah, where were you jumping to? There's
The
only
one
that
below.
one. There is no one below. What? Well, at least I gave people a history lesson while you were one below. One below is where you were. Why'd you want to go there?
So you want me to go up to there then? Yes, the higher one. You can make it. One you're shooting at. Oh. Okay, that's my first aim to the B. Oh. Just kill me now. Okay. How do I point the gun at you? Come on, this is revenge for the bad puns you've done on me. Plus, you replace a bad pun with a bad joke. Why not? Oh, good job. There you go, good job. You finally made it. Oh my god, how did you screw that one up? That was easy. I don't know. Be more careful. I wish I knew how to... How did Metroid history to recite? I want to keep doing that because that's just going to get ridiculous. And I think you're not listening to me anyway, so... I'm listening. You were, huh? Yeah. So that could what were the organisms that the space pirates wanted to use as palace? Okay, good. What did Samus destroy in the original Metroid? Mother Brain. Okay, good. But she also destroyed the Metroid samples they had. Okay, that one I'm missing up. I'm trying to rush too quickly. My god! You're not...
I have a montage of you failing this room. Make it happen.
There we go.
Now don't screw this up this time. God. Oh my god, finally.
Yeah, I can't say
Now
anymore.
get the thing in the middle of the room, please.
I jumped over it for forever.
You jumped over it, I thought you fell off. Oh god, okay. You have acquired...
Super missiles.
S. Now, before you leave this room, turn around and go in the door behind you. Oh, did you actually read the description for once?
Yes. So, hold A
Now,
for power beam,
Yes. Oh, press plus, and that'll switch you back to power beam.
and then press down.
Hold, charge the beam, and then press the missile button while you're still holding the beam.
Wow.
There you go. That's the super missile, and it blew up the blast shield for you. So nice.
Ooh, save.
Yes. That is the super missile. It is what's known as a beam combo.